are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
It's J.Mac and Brooklyn Phatz. 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 Get into the focus with J.Mac and Brooklyn Phatz. She can get it, he can get it, that's where it's at. Tune into our podcast to get some laugh and get the facts. I'm Brooklyn Phatz with my partner J.Mac. Get into the focus.
Hello, people. Yes, it's
Hello.
Tuesday. It is Tuesday, y'all. It's 7 p.m. and you are tuned in to Getting to the Focus podcast with J.Mac, Brooklyn Phatz, and we have a special guest, y'all. Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town is here.
In the building.
Yes. I don't know what we did to deserve this. But I'm just so grateful that I did whatever I did right in life to get you here. Cause it's just been my dream. No.
Listen, you said it's Tuesday. I was like, we got tacos. It's Taco Tuesday.
That's what's up.
Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday, Tea Time Tuesday. Whatever you into, you know.
Bien.
We are just happy to be here with you all our listeners, all of our subscribers. We are so excited. We want you to go to Instagram right quick and follow us at Getting to the Focus. You know, show your support, show your love. And then if you want to call us up today, you can call us up at 929-441-2417. And then also, please stop what you're doing right now and go to YouTube and hit that subscribe and hit that bell so that you know when we coming up next. And we are so happy. Yay.
Yes, we are. What's up? It's time to get ready to rumble because we coming out and swinging and we hitting hard. And we brought our co-guest on. Shice. What's nice? Roll a pair of dice because Shice is in the building. And
Listen,
the lovely J.Mac. The lovely J.Mac. Ready for the rap attack.
I want to address all these Nick colors you got on, Shice. Tell us something about that.
Listen, I'm in North Carolina, so I gotta represent where I'm from. You already know. Listen,
okay.
I'm New York to the death of me.
Amen. Power to the people. New York is in the building.
But I got love. Listen, I'll tell you this. Since I've been here, I got love for NC. NC, definitely, I got love for them. Because it's a different world out here for me, and people been really gracious out here. So shout out to North Carolina out here. You know?
Big up to Carolina.
Okay,
that's what's up. Big up to VA. Big up to VA. Big up to the gun. We all in the building.
Oh,
worldwide.
Yes.
Hold on, J.Mac.
Yes.
You gotta show them your nails. Like you came on represent your nails. What's popping?
Yes, it's a proud auntie starter pack. I'm gonna need a fill in a little bit, but yes, VTech is in the building. Okay.
What's up? Is that one of your own creations?
No, actually, I let my nail girl. She understood the assignment, y'all. I'm telling you, she understood her assignment, and I said, you know what? I'm going to the football game. Let me hook me up. You know, so it was approved. It was approved by the team. They was like a couple of guys on the team was like, oh, that's tough. So I felt like, I felt cool for a second.
That's right. That's what it is.
Shout out to Michael Murray. What's up? You tuning in?
In the building. Tune in.
As always.
Don the Don.
My guy said NC all day.
Every day.
That's right. Yeah. I love NC. NC is it's definitely dope out here. So I'm out here. Let's get up. Anybody want to holler? Let's make it. Let's do it. Let's do it right.
What the weather like out there, man? Come on. Share with us. What the weather like?
For me, it's a little different. It's like a slower pace. I'm not even gonna say it's a slow pace. Let me say I have to learn to adapt to the NC way. You know what I'm saying? Like from New York, so I want everything now, fast. I want to move, and I want to move. But here, you got to move at a pace. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn to do how they do. So, I'm learning that. I'm a little impatient at time. I feel like I got ADHD. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning to slow it down a little.
But no, you don't slow it down. You keep the same pace. Only thing you got to do is slow your thoughts down.
Yes.
Your thinking process.
I can't. My thoughts just be all day.
Okay.
I can't do it.
But other than that, ANC is nice, man. It's nice. It's the same rapid pace as New York City, brother. It just the timing is a little bit slower.
Yeah. It's dope though. It's definitely a dope place. Shout out to the people that I met out here so far, like DJs and stuff. Let me tell you, I went to one party, right? And I gotta realize I like trap music. Don't get me twisted.
Okay, go ahead.
But I did not know their trap out here is trap, right? Like I went to a club and it was nonstop trap. And I was like, okay, at what point do we switch? And they just went trap all out. And I was like, oh shit. Like I really don't know the trap that I think I know.
Okay, so is it that type of trap music where you gotta have your pistol stuck in your waist? Or is that trap music that you lay back and you can just bop your head to it?
Nah, this is some trap. Like if you see my girl dancing and you touch her, I'ma stab you. I believe that was.
You can't take a knife to a gunfight.
He was in a trap.
You can't take a knife to a gunfight.
Let me not. It was dope. It was their vibe. I love the vibe. Yeah. The vibe was just different for me because when I go to parties out in NY, it's like a different mixture of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta know, New York type of hip hop is with swag.
Right, but we don't play. See, that's the difference. In New York, we don't play New York hip hop all the time. You know what I'm saying?
But still, if we play any kind of hip hop, we play it with a swag.
Right, but what I'm saying, when I got here, it was straight trap, and they was and I was like, and I'm for the first couple of songs I was with it. And then I was like, okay, about an hour went in, and I was like, okay, so he's not gonna switch up. He's gonna stay with this trap.
No.
Right. In New York, you get a little bit of reggae, you get a little bit of old school, get a little bit of that new school, you get that trap, you get that reggaeton, you get a little bit of everything. Here, I felt like, I was ready to go stab somebody and go, like, let's do it.
You was being gangster.
Yeah,
trap gangster.
I learned that our gangster and this gangster is two different gangsters.
Of course. Right?
Everybody's gangster in their own right.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you gotta you gotta be creative and conventional like me. I'll blend a reggae record with a trap record.
Huh?
I'll blend a reggae record with a trap record.
That's a dope mix though. Like you can do that, but like here's the thing. Can a lot of DJs do that though?
You gotta be creative, man. You can turn any actually music into trap music. If you know how to blend and the beat is right, you could turn anything into trap music.
But here's the thing: certain DJs should know how to do everything, right? But
no, that's not true.
Wait, listen. I said should. I didn't say they do, because that's where I'm going with my point. But a lot of people can't make those type of blends because certain blends are really hard to mix in. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
That's a skill in itself, and I believe that. Blends. Right? If I heard some horrible blends. So you want to make sure that if you DJ, you blend it right.
I'm gonna tell you a tough trap record. Time Today by Moneybagg Yo. Now, and that alone is just a tough track, period. Now, can you hear that track right there? That instrument.
That is my song,
over some Ninja Man. See, I'm gonna take y'all back over some Ninja Man, or either throw a little Shabo on that, or Buju Banton on that. Come on, can you imagine how that sound?
Listen, I'm pretty sure it sound crazy, but again, if you don't got the right DJ to put that down. Listen, I got a DJ friend that is dope on blends, right?
Okay.
DJ Rashim from New Rochelle.
Big
My
up to him.
yes, my guy, when I tell you, can blend almost anything. And I be like, yo, dude, that is proper. Like, I feel like he could take the old school, like his parties be timeless, right? Because
Okay.
he could take old school and put it to that new trap beat or whatever. And then you feel like, all right, I got the older folks jamming to the new school beat, and I got the new school jamming to the old school songs.
Of
You know what I'm saying?
course.
So that's a party in itself, and that's a skill that a lot of people don't have. You know, and I've been like I've been blessed to be around a lot of great DJs like the JC Jaces, the DJ.
Oh, you know JC Jace?
That's my guy, man.
That's my right hand man. I used to rock with JC Jace. See, I got, like I say, with the people you probably mentioned, I got ties with them all. Scratch is a perfect blend DJ too.
First of all, Scratch is a monster. Scratch is a freak of nature, right? Ooh. Scratch is a different type of DJ. Scratch is like a master. You know, he is a black belt of all black belts when it comes to this DJ.
So that means if you familiar with a lot of DJs, what about he from Brooklyn too. Cool Breeze, DJ Cool Breeze.
I've heard of that, but I don't know.
That's my people's too. DJ Dynamite.
I got Dynamite.
They all from Bed-Stuy. Finesse. I know you know Finesse, who used to DJ in B Street. Me and him partners. Oh, I'm affiliated with all of those people you probably call names.
Listen. Shout out to my big brothers, the Violators, because those are my big brothers. DJ Red Alert, DJ D Smooth, all of them, man. Like I grew up like this is the era that I remember going back playing listening to DJ Red Alert, going yeah boy, and then those tapes are recording it. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to that era. Like those are that's the era that music was different, man.
I'm gonna tell you who mixtape I always wanted to be on. I always wanted to be on a DJ Clue mixtape.
DJ Clue, I used to get those mixtapes all the time.
Yeah, used to want to be on his mixtape.
I thought it was cool to have those mixtapes.
It was. Clue was dope. Like, but the illest thing about Clue, and a lot of people don't realize this, right? DJ Clue is not a his skill set is different, right? He knows how to put songs together, right? But he's not a big scratcher. He's not a big mixer. You know what I'm saying? Like he just knows how to play the catalog in its rightful order. A DJ like Mr. C. If you ever go to Mr. C party, Mr. C know how to control that crowd from the beginning to the end.
Let me tell you something. Let me give you a little history. I know Mr. C on some personal shit.
I know him too.
He can do what he do. He can do what he do. Because I used to be one of the heads who rocking Beat Street.
I remember that.
Big up to the old Beat Street downtown. And C's alright, but he ain't got nothing on my boy DJ Finesse from Queens. He ain't got nothing on Finesse.
I'm gonna let y'all finish, but what about the lady DJs? Because Michael Murray said big up to DJ Lady Style. Y'all don't know no lady
listen,
DJs?
DJ Coco Chanel was one of my favorites. DJ Mama.
From Pinkhausen.
Listen, DJ Mama. Like, there's a lot of a lot of female DJs. The first Spinderella was nice to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like there's a whole lot. Coco Chanel,
Jazzy Joyce. You forgot Jazzy Joyce. Jazzy Joyce was nice.
Jazzy Joyce was crazy. She was really nice. Like, of course, like that's the era. Like, that was real hip hop back then. You know what I'm saying? That's when you had to have somebody carry your crates, and that's how they got.
Been there, done that. Carry crates, slide crates, all of that.
So what's the biggest difference that y'all see now? Like, do y'all see a huge difference with the methods and the skill of the DJs today than back in the day?
Well, now it's more computerish controller. Nobody don't know nothing about no Technique 1200 MK2s or MK3s,
right?
Or some Gemini PT 2000s. Come on.
I think the older DJs appreciate the love for the music more. right? And I say that very loosely because I don't like there are DJs now that's new DJs that you can rock to, but do they appreciate the music? You understand?
Nah.
Like certain DJs, when you could tell, like again, and I always bring up Mr. C because his feeling for the music makes you feel how you should feel when that song comes on, right? Like he'll take you on a ride and he'll walk you through it, and you'll be like, "Oh shit, that was my shit back in 1995."
I got one for you.
Hey, then wait, hold on. But then you realize you say it's 2021. This nigga just took me back to 1995, and I'm sitting here going like this, and like, damn, how many years is that later? And I'm still loving it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of DJ we need now.
What about Danny D?
Danny D. Wow, that's a long time.
Danny D. I still rock Danny D music on YouTube when I'm chilling. I'm doing a Danny D mixtape.
He on I think he still don't he do Twitch on
he's on Twitch. He's a big time on Twitch.
Right. I listen.
Yes. Mike Murray.
I mean that
DJ Tony Touch.
Oh yeah. Tony Thorka.
Don said shout out to DJ King, DJ Headache, DJ Mello, DJ Coco Loso, and DJ
that's
Gully.
His peeps.
Oh, I remember DJ Gully. I think I remember that name.
I work with DJ Gully. DJ King is definitely one of my favorites. Like, first of all, shout out to King, man. King be at every party. And when I was in the circuit, DJ King was like the DJ of choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't been to a party till you rocked out with King. So shout out to my bro King, man.
And shout out to my man DJ Hollywood Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
Brooklyn's own DJ Hollywood Mike.
And Mike Murray said, shout out to when we was talking about North Carolina. He said big ups to his hometown, Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, we got family all up through there, all over. Yes, our family is deep in North Carolina. Yeah, real. Our hometown is Jacksonville.
Okay,
Jacksonville. We got family in Fayetteville, Goldsboro, Greensboro, all up through there.
See, all that just sound like a bunch of names that I know nothing about.
You right. That's like okay. The next over from you got Wilson. You got all of those different places like that. Though, but Jacksonville is a major town. Fayetteville a major town. New Bern is major.
I know Fayetteville.
Winston-Salem, that's major. Then you got the crazy house, the crazy where the crazy people go. That's Greensboro, North Carolina. That's where the crazy house.
It's a little further down from me. I heard that's like 2 hours from me.
Yeah, if you lose your marbles, that's where they'll send you to.
Oh Lord. Well,
yeah.
I mean, you gotta get them back somehow. They still in there. Gonna find them
training.
What that say? Somebody
in the comments said, let's get to this on this. Oh yes. So our topic, y'all, today
go ahead.
was dating someone with kids. Is it worth it? Dating people with kids, a man dating a woman with kids, a woman dating a man with kids. So we're gonna talk a little bit about.
Let me go ahead and scrap this real quick.
Yeah, wait to hear what y'all got to say.
Okay, put it like this. Okay,
you ready?
Everybody on this internet, everybody on this podcast know the drill, because everybody, either you're a male or female, you come as a package. I don't give a damn who you are. You still come as a package. There's no more single women out here. There's no more single men out here. Everybody got kids. So you either love it or like it or lump it. That's bottom of the nutshell. We come as a package.
Yeah.
So y'all can quit that. If you don't love me and my kids, you don't love me. If I don't love you and your kids, I don't love you. So what's the sense? Let's keep it 100. What's the sense?
Drop the bomb for that. Yes.
Listen, I agree because I come with a package, right? Listen, my thing is though, I'll be honest with you. On the flip side of that, when getting into a relationship, you gotta make sure her package is tight though. And I'm speaking from my side, like a male.
Go ahead, come on with it.
I want to make sure her package is tight. And when I say that, I mean, and I'm not, don't think dirty, people. All right. I mean,
because I was thinking dirty, but go ahead, Shice.
You know, her package. Listen, that
What
package got to
you
be tight
talking
too,
about?
baby. You know, that package got to be right. But what I'm saying is, what did she just?
No bad.
I saw that. But what I'm saying is her loose ends done, right? Like, is she over her ex? How far is that? How far did she break up with her ex? Like, I'm not into getting in relationships if she just broke up a month ago. Nah.
What is her resume? What you said? What's your resume?
Right. You know, how far in this are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta know that before I get into a package deal. You know,
I
and
feel
then
you, Chase.
right, is her kids bad? You know, I hate seeing. Again, listen,
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Somebody talking about the bad kids.
Listen, don't act like y'all ain't never. We probably got friends, family members. Don't act like you ain't never walked to somebody's house and they kids is running around and you look. That's some bullshit.
We're gonna say it. We're gonna keep it raw 100. Little badass MFs running around the damn house acting crazy. You know we got guesses. Come on now.
I'm on my Bernie Mac shit. Fuck them kids. Listen, I fuck kids.
Nice.
Listen, I gotta tell you like it is. If I go to somebody's house, I tell people, don't invite me to your house if I can't fuck your kids up. Because if your kids step to me on some bullshit, I'm fucking them up.
Wait a minute now. You can't be laying hands on people's kids.
See, listen. You have to teach them discipline, but you can't just be earth slamming them up against the wall. Say, sit your mother F ass down. You little bad mother F.
I'm from the old school. My forefathers before me whooped kids' ass, and I allegiance that I would whoop kids' ass after me. Okay,
so you know what that's gonna lead to, right? If you whoop the kids, you are gonna have to whoop the baby daddy.
That's fine. I whoop his ass too.
I think people should be in control. Like, if somebody is not addressing their children, like if their kids just letting their kids run rampant around, that's a problem in itself. Like, I would maybe the baby mama like, can't do nothing. Gonna say nothing to these kids just running around. Maybe she can't do nothing with them.
But that's my point right there, right?
Maybe she can't do nothing with them.
But if you can't do nothing with them and you bring them in my presence, best believe I'm gonna show you how to do this, son.
And then you got men too. You know, they get their kids and they bring the kids through to the new lady house and all of that. And they let the kids run wild and be disrespectful. See, it goes both ways. See, the male as the father should believe in discipline too. You can't take your badass kids to this lady house and let them kids run wild. And you a father. Come on now. Let's break this down here and let's not sugarcoat this.
That's why you fuck them kids up.
You know, you can't just let them run wild. For real.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't let the kids just run wild like that. And I think that says a lot because, you know, and then talking about dating somebody with some kids that aren't really well behaved, it's going to look different for everybody. I'm not going to discipline you. I got you. I'm not going to discipline you. Is different. Yeah, everybody's discipline looks different, you know. But no, not every parent, and then not every parent relationship gonna be the same with their kids, you know.
I agree with that, right? Mm-hmm. But here's my thing: how can I start a relationship with you if you can't even keep the kids in check? That means there's something about you that is giving me bad vibes, and it's the badass kids.
That's a good point.
So if the kids is bad, you need to run. You need to run. Say, we can't do this.
Not necessarily. Some people just be having spawns of Satan.
But can I say this? I'm a fair person. If your kids is that fucked up, sometimes it could be a lack of fatherhood. It could be a lack of something else that's missing in the household. If I feel like there's a way that I could fix that and I'm willing to take that chance, I'm with it. I'm 100% in. But if your kids ain't got a care in the world and don't give a fuck about life, guess what? I can't be with you because I'm either going to be in jail for beating these kids to death because I'm like Bernie Mac said, I'm going to fuck these kids up before they fuck me up.
Amen. I take nothing away from you.
Yeah,
I take nothing away from you.
I understand what you're saying. And then the other side of it is, I think also age comes into play. And like you said, it's two sides of that because like you were saying earlier about how far removed the other parent is, right? To me personally, as a woman, I don't feel comfortable dating a guy who has like a under 3, under 4, under 3 kid, because I feel like that's too close to me, especially under 1. Now it depends kind of, but like if you got a kid that's 1 or under, then you probably still dipping into that, and that like I wouldn't
dipping
say
into
nothing.
what? Hold on.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Force that thought. What do you mean dipping into that? Dipping into what?
The
If
cootie
you
cat.
got a child that's under a certain age, then that means you're not so far removed from that person.
But here's the thing.
Does that make sense?
Go ahead.
So let me ask you, Jay. Would you want a guy to date you with a 1-year-old, right? Because I'll be honest with you, I am a product of having a relationship with a woman who had a kid that was 6 months, but I knew her circumstances. You feel me?
Right.
And
Exactly.
I'm okay with that. And I raised him from 6 months till now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm his daddy. I am that baby's pappy. But
I definitely understand that.
Right. But at the same time, again, those fresh out of the relationship thing, I'm not into, because again, like you said, you could be dipping into that. She could be rounding off, sliding off, doing whatever. I ain't into those games. I'm too grown for these games now.
Hold that thought. What I'm saying to you is this. You supposed to know what the breakdown is when we start kicking it. And that's about a nutshell.
Well,
if this
like
chick going backwards and forwards, okay, just use me as a fuck toy then. We ain't got no relationship like that that's going to be bond where I'm going to wife you up or marry you. Because you already know what it is.
But when do you know when it is, right? Because when you get in a relationship, when you first dip in with a person, because I'm speaking for myself.
Okay,
when I first meet or get with a girl, I ain't thinking relationship at this moment. I'm thinking, where does this go? You know, if it's good, then whatever. When we start talking relationship, then that's. But I ain't going in this. Oh shit! Today I found me a wifey. I'm not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to show me wifey qualities. See,
I feel you.
People want to like certain, and this is for both sides, right? But again, I'm speaking for myself. A woman want to show me she got a Louis Vuitton bag. Bitch, fuck your Louis Vuitton bag. Show me your 401k. Show me your dental benefits. Show me your medical benefits. Show me a plan that says we can be together when this all falls apart. You understand?
I feel you. Tell me, you looking for a woman or getting in a relationship with a woman who have a backbone, not a woman just throw herself out there like that. But see, too, when you start dating, and if you do date a woman with kids, are you supposed to, as soon as you and her start kicking it, you want to meet her kid, or you want to give it a little time? Because you're not, like you said, Shice, you're not trying to wipe this up real quick. How do you do that?
I don't.
Or what procedures do you take or methods you take?
Don't push your kids on me unless I'm ready for that. You understand? If you pushing your kids on me on the first date, I feel like there's an agenda there.
You're looking for a babysitter.
Right. I ain't that guy. I'm not that guy. Because you will come home, you will leave and come home, and that baby will be tied in the closet somewhere. So, again, if we kicking it, I don't think, me personally, if it happens where we going out and you just happen to see my family there, that's one thing. But I'm not introducing my kids. I've never introduced my kids, even after I was separated and I was single for a time and I had my kids. I've never introduced them to many women. You understand? How many
that's
women
called
I was
respect.
dealing with. I don't care how many women I was dealing with when I had my little time to myself. I would never bring them around my kids. And they go, oh, when you gonna let me see your kids? Bitch, you ain't they mama.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I think everybody, and you bring up a good point, because everybody's lifestyle is different, right? Everybody does different things. But personally, I kind of agree with that. Like, I wouldn't bring my kid around somebody that's not permanent, or like semi-permanent at least.
Well,
it's different situations. Like, sometimes you'll have like a friendship that fester, right? So at that point, my kid may already know the person,
right?
But even then, you still want to be kind of strategic in how you present it as, oh, we're going to be dating. Mommy is going to be, maybe finding a new partner. You got to explain. You got to keep it real with these kids. And I think that comes into play with their behavior as well. Because you don't just let your kid kind of just stumble into the fact that, oh, this is my boyfriend or this is my girlfriend. That's when you kind of, I feel like, get the pushback from the kid, because you're not keeping it real. You got to keep it real. Everybody's relationship with their kids is different. I'm not saying tell them all your business, but be mindful that they are of the ones of a certain age. At least they will start to question, like, what are you, well, who is this person? Like, where are you going with them?
Right.
Like, why you
bring one partner into your relationship and say, hey, to your kids, this is my girlfriend, right? Then things don't work out. A month later, you got another girlfriend. Hey, this is my girlfriend. How is your kid gonna take you serious? And what do they take out?
That's a bad example.
Right.
That's a bad example.
In 10 girlfriends before they 13.
But put it like this, most men, or I'm not saying most men, but it's a difference between a mature man and a little kid. I mean, mature man, okay, let me date her, go out with her a couple times before I let her know my child. And that's the right thing to do. But then on the other hand, you got these little kid people, these little boys saying, okay, it's okay to set this example. I'm with a different chick every time my son or my daughter see you. That's no respect for you and yourself. And I'm not only talking about men, that's far as men, that's far as women too. The same standard set for both parties. It's not only people feel it's okay for you to be a man that have a whole bunch of different women around your child.
Right. Okay, I got you, Phatz. Hold that thought, because we got to take a break real quick and pay a couple of bills. So we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
What's up? What's up? Y'all are here tuned in with us. Yes, bring to the focus with your girl J.Mac and your boy Bklyn Phatz with our special guest, Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town. Shout out to the Evening Rush Network, Mr. Sean Don, Black-owned network. And we are sponsored by Sayings by Butter and Gear Up on J.Mac Lane, both where you can get your customized apparel. Anything you need, holla back. If you want to chat with us or have a comment about our topic today, you can call us up at 929-441-2417. Also, don't forget to go follow us on Instagram at Getting to the Focus. So we talking about, y'all, dating people who have children, dating someone with kids. And is it worth it? Do you like doing it? Do you think that it's, worth the hassle? Do you only date people who don't have kids? Or, do you just go ahead and just take whatever package you get from your special someone?
Let me tell you this, right? And I'm going to give y'all a story real quick, right? So there was a girl who I was friends with, right? And we wound up crossing that line. But she kept putting her kids on me, like asking me to do things, right? And I'm like, I'm not. First of all, we're not even in a relationship. We are having sex. Let's call a spade a spade. We are having sex, and that is all that it is, right? And every time every time you try to make it something else, I say no. She tried, oh, well, a guy likes me. She thought I was going to say, oh, well, don't deal with him. I said, well, date him. I could dip. I'm fine with that. If you looking for a relationship, then that guy should be the person you go to. I'm not that guy, right? She did not like that at all. She kept putting her kids on me, telling her kids to come around and say, hey, my mom really likes you. Listen, that is not attractive at all. Right? That's not game. No, it's not. That's dumb. That is dumb. That is not game. That is not that is pathetic, and it's uncute. All right, that shit is not cute at all. But my thing to her was, how can we be in a relationship when your life is not in order? Right.
Amen.
And no lie, we came like one day, we was driving, we got to the block, right? And she had panties hanging on car windows. And
What?
she said, oh, that's right. That's exactly what I said.
Okay, I don't want to deal with her.
So my thing was, what the hell happened? Oh, my baby father did that. And I said, and you think we supposed to be in a relationship? You think I want to get into a relationship where I gotta fight your baby father up front? Like, I'm not with that. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm looking for drama-free relationship, love making. I'm not looking for all of this fighting stuff. So again,
yeah, that's another
mother too.
Yeah, if it's another
up to mother too.
What's up, mother of two? Joining us in the comments. But yeah, if it's another parent involved, that's another thing to think about as well, because that's a whole other dynamic. You gotta be mindful like of both parents and having to deal with the other parent, and if it's drama involved, that means you got to take that into account too. And then you got to see how their relationship is. Just like with that situation, it seemed like there's some drama already, but at the same time, sometimes things be kind of blown out of proportion. Like it could have been like one moment of drama, you know.
Nah, no. I disagree. I disagree.
You can't control what the other person does. You know,
no, but you got some dudes
determined to ruin your life or make
drama.
You miserable. They will try it. They will try it.
No, but it's women and men. You got baby mamas out there. She just look forward. You don't want her, and you don't want to be with her, and she still want to make your life miserable.
Listen,
and then us guys, as being men, we be so stupid to fall for this shit. We go back and we start slinging meat to him, slinging meat. Oh, it's gonna be all right. What you know? You should have cut all ties. Only thing, my responsibility is just raise my child, not take you on. Raise my child.
And here's my thing, right? Yeah. I feel like men are stupid, and I hate to say that against my guys, right? We are.
No, certain men.
No. Listen to why I say all of us, right? That one, and I told you I apologize for what I said I was going to say right earlier. I already apologize. I always say that pussy rules the world, right?
Of course.
Right. So on that note, we have sex for sport. So if somebody giving it to us, we don't care how many kids she got, because we're not thinking about that. But what we have to realize is the consequences behind that of this one won a relationship, but we're not looking for it because it wasn't hit. Oh God, I'm putting all my business out here. My wife now was my friend at the time, right? And she had to tell me, like, listen, that girl is not your friend. Because I told her I was having sex with her, and my wife knew at the time, and she was like, that's not your friend, because she knew, she seen the girl had motives. And I'm like, come on, it's me. I'm not into that. I don't care. I'm not seeing it the way she's seeing it. But she like, yo, listen to what this girl say to you. Listen to how she talk to you. This girl want more than what you thinking. And I don't see that, because in my head, I'm constantly
You blind.
Not even blind, because I'm telling her verbally, I'm not going to be with you. You understand? I'm telling her, I'm not going to be with you. I don't want a relationship with you. I just got out of a relationship. It's not going to happen. But everybody kept saying, the more you deal with her, the more you have sex, the more she going to keep trying.
Even of course. Of course, you leaving the door open.
Right.
But leaving the door open.
But, you know, again, I've learned to be brutally honest. You understand? So I say how I feel. And sometimes it bite me in the ass, because I'm the type, you be like, hey, you want to make love? No, I don't want to make love. I want to fuck, though. You understand?
Well, the thing about it, the thing about it, Chase, is you could be as brutally honest as you want, but if that person has something else in mind, it's almost, I look at it kind of like driving. Like I could be the best driver ever, right? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna still have to look out for other sorry behind drivers. But what I say that to
Be
say
mindful.
comparatively, like if you're in a effing buddy situation where you know that's what your intention is. Your intention is never to start a relationship. Your intention is not to get married. You could tell her this all day, but if that's what she has implanted in her mind, it's going to be kind of up to the other person, male or female, up to the other person to say, okay, I see that this is not getting through. And the more and more I do this, get physical with this person, the more deeply they feel. So maybe I should take a step back because
but those
like
are psycho.
Men and women can be dumb.
But listen,
make people dumb.
Psycho.
But I had that and I started to step back, right? And then I get the sneak into my car. Like she would park her car in front of mine because I was parked. She would park her car in front of mine.
No, there's no such thing as a little bit of stalking people, by the way.
Listen,
she was crazy. I'm gonna keep it 100. Above 30, she was crazy over you.
You're so stupid.
You put that beat on that snack pack. So that's what it was. You put the beat on the snack pack, so she didn't want to give it up.
But and this is the great point of why we don't introduce our kids to everybody. You feel like
get enough of that.
When you get into these relationships, like it's crazy. Like I'm very particular about my relationships, right? And like I said, my wife was my friend. She was the person I talked to and confided in. And we actually worked on the same job. But you can ask anybody. When we was at the job, nobody even knew she was my wife until after, right? They was like, y'all married? Because I don't kiss on the job. I didn't get a kiss. I'm like, absolutely not here. This ain't where we do that at. You understand? Like I was
public affection.
That's how it was with me and my wife. Me and the one I'm with right now.
Okay. Mother too said, red flags always waves high. And then Shauna Don said that's because you gave her the long jump. And then Mother too said men need to learn to communicate with a woman to see how she behaves.
Listen, you could communicate till you blue in the face. People see what they want to see at the end of the day.
But when you have these nut jobs and you have these psycho women, they don't understand. There's no reasoning with them. There's nothing to make them understand.
I got some random flowers at work the other day.
Uh-oh.
Who said this?
Who trying to get with J.Mac?
Do this? Oh wait, hold on. Do this make me toxic, y'all? Do this make me toxic? Okay. So short anecdote, right? Do this make me toxic? Okay, I'm sitting at work, right? So the guy come in, and he's like, "Oh, I have some flowers to deliver." So I look, and I'm like, "Who them flowers for?" And they said, "Oh, it's for you." So we got a call. Sorry. I'll continue later.
What's that sexy ass music playing?
That's
how you doing? How you doing? You on the show?
Hey guys, it's Lovable.
Hey, what's up?
The Mother of Two on YouTube. Hi guys, how everybody doing?
We blessed.
Good.
This is a dope ass topic, by the way. Dope ass topic. Okay, so let me tell you my opinion. When I say that men should, both species, should have communication. When you talk to somebody, you know everything about them without even asking too many questions. It's just that simple. So, prime example, me and you dating, right? Any of y'all three, right? Even though I'm not into girls, but girl, you pretty girl.
That's where we going. You just open up like that.
Huh? Wait, what?
Where you going? You just open like that? You just three of us?
Listen, I don't play no games. I don't play no games. Right? But that's just like me and you talking over the phone and I'm telling you how crazy my baby father is. Okay. Right there, that's not wifey material. Let's move on to another example. We on a date, right? What? Because that's complications. That's too much complications.
That's a fact.
Like baby mothers and baby fathers, they should have mutual respect for each other. And
but they don't.
Have some type. Of course not. but have some type of good co-parenting with the kids. Granted, nobody's perfect. It's always some bullshit when it's time for exes and co-parent. I get that. But if they both are being disrespectful, that is a red flag. You might as well leave because you're gonna wind up killing that nigga for being disrespectful to your girl in front of you, behind you, whatever. You understand? So let's move forward, right? Let's move forward. We're out on a date and I got on some booty shorts. And I'm clapping my gum.
Oh no!
I got my titties out. I got my ass out.
Oh no!
That's not ladylike. That's not ladylike. No. Right there, that tells you gotta pause because don't get me wrong. There's a lot of women out there that they're provocative. I mean, like, listen, I don't even know I said that word right, but they wear their shit. I get it, but there's just certain things that you don't wear out on a date, to the movies.
That's correct.
With your man, certain things. Right. Another red flag. You understand? Yes. Let's move forward. You take your girl or your man.
You got that right.
That's enough. I was just about to go on to that. The jump off. Now, okay, the girl or the guy, he got some sweet dick. The girl got some sweet pussy. I know it's good.
Wait, you say how sweet we talking?
Are we talking candy sweet? Are we talking like Jolly Rancher sweet?
Yes,
Jolly Rancher sweet?
Listen, we talking embedded sweet.
Okay.
Are we talking mango sweet?
I think she means edible. Go ahead.
Will you bite into it and the juices drip? But all down your mouth.
All that. It's all that, right? It's the penis and the vagina, right? I'm trying. My mother told me I don't have no coof, but I'm sorry, but it's good on both sides, right? It's good, but there's a red flag. She's not working. She's not even trying to work. It's a difference when a person is out of work and they just sitting on the couch and they ain't doing shit, and somebody's looking for work. But her pussy's good. So you just decide, like, you know what, the pussy is good or the dick is good, so I'm going to just fuck her. That's toxic. You put yourself in a situation knowing that this girl don't have no motivation, no ambition. She ain't trying to get that money. So, yeah, you give her the little $40, $20 or something like that. Don't be in that. Those are the obvious red flags a lot of the time. So let's move forward to the people, to the people who... They don't have no intentions of being bad. So let's say the girl can't find no job, right? She's looking, but she really can't find nothing. And she fucked up. She got 2 kids and she fucked up.
Okay. Wait, can I ask you this? Hold on, Shais, a minute. Yeah. Let me ask you this, Cora. Yeah. She can't find herself a job. But what is her personality like?
No, this is what I'm saying. Everything is good with her. Everything is good with her, but she can't, like, all jokes aside, she can't fucking find a job. Everything about her is dope. Her personality is fine. The pussy is good. She takes care of her fucking kids. But she can't find she really can't find a job. What are you going to do? A lot of the time, men decide to be out because they're not trying to take care of the kid and the girlfriend.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't hold you, but that Section 8 stand pussy is good as fuck.
You know what? I
appreciate you, caller.
When you get that broke coochie, listen, when you get that broke coochie, they ain't got a care in the world. They doing everything for a piece of change, and they give you
like cash. It feel like cash.
Don't do that.
She got that broke coochie. It feel like cash.
I don't think that a lot of people. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say most, but what's up, Keisha? A lot of people.
Joking. I don't want nobody to really be mad. That's a joke. But
I don't think
we're just having fun. We just having fun. We live ourselves.
That seriously is crazy, but but hey, there's men that out there, that fuck some Section 8 good pussy. I mean, hey.
Listen,
you can mold her. You can mold that.
I don't think socioeconomic status has a lot to do with it. If the person, like, if people really look at it honestly, I've known so many people that have dated other, like, people who don't have careers, people who don't have jobs, But I think it's more so looking at how they carry themselves or how they handle that situation. Does that make sense? Because you have people on Section 8 who are full-time students, who have maybe 3 kids who have decided to go back to school, you know, but they're on Section 8. You know, so it's like also looking at that part. But
listen,
if you just laid up,
you're looking at the political part of it.
Lazy.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Long as she conduct herself professional, it has nothing to do with what she got going on behind scenes. Long as she keep it real professional, we can work and we can build something.
Yeah,
but if she all out there, we can't build nothing.
Yeah, but a lot of men wouldn't accept that. But let me give you an example, a true example personally about me. Huh?
I said a lot of broke men that can't afford to take care.
Well,
most men, the reason most men look at women and children as a burden is because they can't afford them. And not to say that a man is supposed to take care of them. But if somebody has enough money and they have enough like on their back end to support somebody, I don't think, and that's the only thing that's wrong. Like financially, like I said, and they don't have piss poor morals. They're not lazy, and it's just financially right now they can't do it.
Okay, let me share this with y'all.
A real man,
I don't think you ever have.
Let me just share this with y'all. A real man, put it like this. I'm gonna say this: a real man do real things. Now, regardless of the fact of if you getting money, big money, or you're a celebrity or anything, first and foremost, you got to be a real man. And if this lady need help, you're going to help her. Because that's the right thing a real man do. Right. And I'm going to cut to the point and cut to the chase. If you a freeloading chick, I'm going to let you know. If you freeloading, I got shit for you. And y'all can take it however y'all want to take it. If you willing to build and you not about the bullshit or trying to play me, I can work with you and the kids. I don't have a problem with that. Because how I look at it is, I once was a kid too.
Facts.
And what's up? And you don't put this in perspective of looking at it from a fucked up perspective. Because we all somebody kids at the end of the day.
Yeah, but both parties have to be on the same level. You understand? That's why I said, what if that girl is good? She's a good girl. She keep her house clean. She's there for her kids. But she's just in a fucked up state where she can't get no job. A lot of men will sit there and be like, nah, I ain't taking care of no other fucking kids. I don't have patience. To me, it's not more so about the money. It's more about mental, emotional, and patience, ability. A lot of men is like, I'm not fucking taking care of other.
Can I say something on that? Can I say something on that? If a man say that, if a man say he not willing to deal with that, he not ready for a relationship anyway. All right, let me tell
you something. Please, the gentlemen on this podcast, don't get upset with me. Like the majority of you men, y'all not saying that shit. Y'all not bold enough to say that shit. Just y'all action says a lot. Like this is why a lot of men get in trouble. We know when y'all cheating. Y'all actions say a lot. That's why I always put that y'all men are just dummies. And y'all are.
Oh shit.
Us women are ahead of ourselves.
Don't say who.
We are ahead of a lot of us women are ahead of ourselves. Y'all men, y'all hang out with y'all buddies, so y'all just amongst the aliens.
I disagree. I
disagree too.
I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm just saying some of y'all men.
A lot.
Right. Listen. That's people in general, right? That's not even a male or female thing, right? People know people know when they want to be in a relationship and when they don't. You understand? Exactly, the fact of cheating and all of that is when you in a relationship. Huh?
But you know, kind of
it's a lot. People change their mind quickly. I guess because they realize how they live and it's like, oh, that bitch, she shitted and she ain't even wipe her ass. Like, I'm out. Deuces.
Yeah, you got
to it's a different. You know, it's a different because you got most of us mature men who are raised by women, not by men, by women. So we should know how to treat our kids and how to look out for our kids. And the ones who out there talking that bullshit about they not raising nobody else's kid, somebody raising their kids. So how the fuck can they say that when somebody else is raising their kids?
That's another thing. This could be a topic too. You know what's so crazy? Why do men raise other people's kids and they don't even raise their motherfucking own. And they don't even have issues with their baby mama or anything like that. Okay? Like,
let me flip this on you. Let me flip this on you. Because they figure that they ain't got to deal with the BS. They ain't got to deal with the BS.
Because they want their baby mama and they can't have them. They can't have them.
I don't want mine. I took care of my kid. My son, and he put me through. He put his mama put me through shit. But you know what? As I got older, I learned to just dust it off my shoulder. Yeah. But like I say, any kid that's not my kid, and I'm dealing with the woman, that's my kid. That's mine. Right. Even though it's not mine physically, and my kid that came, whatever. But that's my kid too.
You
so
sound
she
like
gets
a
the same treatment.
But you a man, you know. Thank you,
caller.
We
the same treatment.
I was about to say that you seem like you are grown ass mature men. But there are a lot of men that is probably that age that act like they 20 years old. That's what I'm saying. There are men, and that's another thing. I understand a lot of men don't see it, and
that's the
as women, as mature women, we see it. We deal with it. We have experienced it.
But here's what I say, right? And that's the mentality of people, because don't get it twisted. There are females that is the same exact way. All right.
Exactly.
My son, females will use kids to get what they want. And when you get what you want, you want to say, well, you're not gonna see this, you're not gonna see him, you're not like, come on. That shit is that's on both sides of the playing field there.
But even
it's so crazy that you say that, because before I had got on with you guys online in this Facebook group that I'm in, it's called Natural Hair, but it's nothing about fucking hair. But anyway, the girl wanted some advice. She said that her boyfriend, well, her ex, he takes care of her and the kids. That's not even his. However, of course, the boyfriend moved on, got a girlfriend, but the baby mother don't like the girlfriend, and the ex-girlfriend, I know it's a lot, but the girlfriend wound up telling the ex-boyfriend, like, leave him alone. Why this fucking woman had the nerve to fucking part her lips to her tongue and state like, all right, so how much y'all think I'm gonna get for child support? And it was like 1,000 in some of my comments. Like, this gotta be fake. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Because you don't like the girlfriend and so because you told him to leave her alone?
I'd like to say something to that because I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no, it's okay.
To that, we all see the signs of somebody who is not right morally. You know when somebody lacks integrity. You know when somebody's character is off. In that first meeting, I've never met someone in my adult life that I've had one conversation with that I didn't have like a little inkling of, okay, they not dateable. They're not probably marriage material. I probably don't want them around my family. I don't really want them around me too much longer. So I think that before it gets to the point where we are examining people's, children, their lifestyle and things like that, their finances, we got to look at the fact that we were given some innate senses to use, 5 senses to use, right? To listen, to hear, to see, to feel, to touch, whatever. And we got to use that more often when we're dealing with these people, because before she came and started talking about how she's going to use somebody with child support, there was another flaw that came way before that, before the seed was planted. And I think as a people, we got to start looking at that a little bit better. We got to start examining ourselves a little better to see what it is in us that draws us to these types of people. And then we got to address it and change it, because everything is changeable, right?
I agree with you to I agree with you to an extent, J.Mac, right? But one thing that we have to learn as a people, right? Stop putting expectations on shit, right? Like, listen. Let's take a date and go on a date. Let the date be itself. You understand? Stop expecting shit on this date. Stop.
I'm gonna have to comment on this.
All right, but hold on.
I'm saying, bring your true self to this date.
Right. I'm not gonna waste my time dating somebody who I won't consider marrying. That's just
listen. Let me tell you this.
Waste of time.
I don't go on no date and try to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not trying to get dressed up. I'm a Timberland nigga. You gonna get Timberland nigga. Right?
You gonna get. Yes, baby. New York, baby.
I'm not going out talking about, oh, this is the first date. Let me go get all cute. I'm not doing all of that. Me being cute is my listen. My jersey.
You don't put the Armani on.
No, I don't even like Armani. I don't like Gucci. I don't like none of that stuff. I'm Timberland down to the side.
I can't say that, man. I can't say that.
Listen,
I mean,
you better be smelling good.
I throw on me a button up. I throw on me a button up with a nice pair of footwear, and I'm Gucci.
Right, to each his own. But what I'm saying is, that's you though. You understand? Yeah. Don't make this expectation on the first date like this is who you are, and then when she looking for that shit the next date, you came in something different, and she like, this ain't even the same guy.
Hold on, we gotta let our caller go. We love you.
Hey, caller.
Thank you.
Hold on, J.Mac. J.Mac. Hey, caller. We need to get your info. We need to get your info so you can come up on our show as a guest.
Absolutely. I'll give you your info.
Come up on a guest. We would appreciate to have you as a guest. Now, continue, J.Mac. My bad.
But we
hit us up now. So you can be a guest on our show.
If that's okay with J.Mac and you guys.
Yeah, okay. So,
all right, Sean, you heard that. Dawn, you heard that, right? Okay. All right, guys, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Yes, so some gems were dropped. Thank you. And we, at the end of the day, I think the takeaway should be everybody's situation looks different. Everybody has a different experience with these children. First thing, it's nothing wrong. I want to really point this out. There's nothing wrong with dating a person or marrying a person with kids, right?
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure I throw that out. Just because a person has kids, it doesn't mean they're off the market, especially this day and age. One of the people in the comments, I think it was Shauna Don, said, can you even find somebody without kids these days? Yes, they do exist, but they're kind of few and far in between at a certain age. Now, when you start getting past the 30 mark, a lot of people have already, went ahead and had their children. But the fact that there are children involved doesn't change why you were attracted to the person in the first place. So I think we should hold on to that kind of.
I ain't gonna lie. I like my women like I like my chicken seasoned. Okay, if you ain't no kids, that means you don't know what to do. I need somebody who's experienced. Okay, let me know you know how to take care of me. Let me know that you a nurturer. Right? I need to know that. All right. So I'm team A. If you got a baby, come on with it, baby. I
don't have a problem. I'm with you on that. Put it like this. I'm gonna say this, and we're just gonna close it out like this. Ladies, it's fine to have kids, but please have some respect and control over your kids when I first meet them. I don't want no kids jumping all on the couches, jumping on the table, acting like they ain't got no type of training. That's what I'm going to put it straight to the point. No chaser.
In other words,
keep your kids in control. When I come through to date you or we just meeting for the first time, make those badass kids sit their ass down like they got some type of training. Because if they ain't got no training, you ain't got no training.
In other words, I fuck a kid up.
No, we do not harm. No kids were harmed in the making of this show.
Listen, J.Mac, listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I tell my friends, if I can't beat your kids, don't bring them around me. Because if they act up, I'm plucking one in the head. That's the warning. After the pluck comes an ass whooping.
Or I just don't fuck with you or your kids.
Right.
At least you seek out some sort of permission. But I think
ain't no permission. If you bring them in my presence, that's the permission. You bring your badass kids to me, and they getting their ass whooped. Straight.
Listen, y'all. We do not condone the violence. No, I'm just kidding.
And coming soon. Thank you, J.Mac.
Follow us on Instagram, y'all. Getting to the focus. And also, we want to thank you so much for tuning in with us to Getting to the Focus this Tuesday night. And thank our special guest, Mr. Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town.
Is in the building.
So much, guys. And we hope you have a great, safe evening.
Ah, man.